Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech.
Et qui défendait la liberté d'expression.
Welcome to Clear and Present Danger, a history of free speech, by Mchangama.
It seemed to me that very often arguments for and against free speech were couched in very abstract terms and based on assumptions that were rarely put to any test. A typical argument over free speech might go something like this. History shows how dangerous it is to let governments restrict free speech. Just think of Nazi Germany. To be countered with, history shows the dangers of allowing too much free speech. Just think of Nazi Germany. And the argument might then end with each side pulling out some of the oldest and most tired memes of free speech discussions. Free speech defenders will self-righteously exclaim, "I disapprove of what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it," thinking they've just quoted Voltaire, when really it was the words of his 20th century biographer, Beatrice Evelyn Hall. Those in favor of this or that restriction will knowingly remind everyone that free speech doesn't include the right to shout fire in a crowded theater, oblivious to the fact that they're quoting, out of context, a line by former Supreme Court Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes used to justify the conviction of a socialist for opposing the draft through peaceful pamphleteering. If free speech really is so important a principle, it seemed clear to me that we owe ourselves to gain a fuller understanding about where this principle came from, how it was developed, and who had been its historical friends and enemies. If nothing else, then to give ourselves the necessary historical context and awareness needed to escape the narrow-minded tribalism and opportunism that fuels so much discussion on free speech.